What's up? It's Marv of the Miles Ahead podcast. And for today, I want to get my perspective on the submarine situation. This is going to be a short take, so let's dive into it. So, as we all know, about five well off people, I want to say it was some billionaires and millionaires that was in this submarine, and they all decided to go down and go see the Titanic. Ironically, somebody was related to some people who survived the Titanic in the first place. Okay. And another thing that's kind of weird is the Titanic situation happened 111 years ago. And the day that this situation happened to be the same day as the Titanic situation happened from the beginning. So that's weird also. Plus, another thing that's weird, in my opinion, is FanDuel, the betting website. They actually had an option on whether or not those people would be found in the ocean. And that's even crazy too. I mean, I saw somebody make a bet, and that was plastered all over the media as well, their bet, and they made $66,000 off of a $250 bet on whether or not if these people were going to survive or not. I just think that it's crazy that FanDuel even had that as an option. Like, seriously, aren't these real people? Isn't this really, people's lives at stake? Or is this a bigger agenda? Because at the same time of this incident happening, right, it was the same day as synthetic meat being shipped into our stores. And it's ironic how much that this was plastered all over the media. Okay? All over social media, all over the news. Are these people going to survive? Doesn't it just make sense for something else to be happening right behind the scenes, right under your nose? Synthetic meat is now approved. Now, I think that this was actually a suicide more than it was, these guys just going down there to go basically be around the Titanic area and try to find some remains, because at the end of the day, most of the remains have already been taken out from jump. Plus, then on top of that, they use the PlayStation 2 remote control, not a PS3, not a PS4. Okay. And the crazy thing about the whole thing was they wanted to be different. That's what I heard. Right? They wanted to be different. Yeah, they were different, all right. Another thing that's off was basically they had the chance of using real controls to be able to survive the situation instead of a PlayStation 2 remote control. Okay. And each of these people, they all paid $250,000 to go into the submersible, knowing that they could either die or live, knowing that there's a chance that they may not be found. Okay. Like it was a slim to none chance of these guys getting found. So the question is was this truly a crazy circumstance, or was this an agenda and these guys just committed suicide? Because everybody in this submersible was definitely well off. Okay, they had either millions or billions of dollars. That's the question you got to ask yourself. Was this an agenda? And for the most part, we don't really hear about these types of things happening to billionaires and millionaires, where they will go into a submersible. Okay. If anything, what we usually hear is somebody overdosing on drugs from depression, or maybe them shooting themselves, things like that. Okay. But I think that this was a planned suicide. So that's just my perspective. Not everybody has to, basically agree with me. I'm not expecting anybody to. But that's just my opinion. And this is my short take on this matter. So have a good one.